Hello friends, I am DK and I welcome you all to our famous tutorial series Zero to Hero in its episode number 49 in English version. Those who are interested for Hindi version, there is a separate playlist in the channel Zero to Hero Hindi in our Hindi section. So accordingly you can choose your language and watch these videos. These videos are available in Hindi section as well. Friends, today we are going to have a follow-up session on gaps in stock market. You must be remembering that we have covered the part 1 as to how we can look for the gaps, what are the definitions of the gap, what are the types of the gap, and this is a very important follow-up episode on gaps in the stock market, which is very vital informations that are needed for any technical analyst to analyze the market for a better accuracy. So friends, you can't simply afford to miss this. Watchful, without fast forward, skip, to have holistic understanding of the gaps. In this session, we will be covering the finer details of various types of gaps. We will take up the example on the price chart so that we know as to how we can analyze the gap and we can play with the gaps. So friends, if you are watching this video, have not yet subscribed the channel, do subscribe, enable the notification bell so that you are well notified on time for upcoming uploads. So friends, let's begin the journey. So friends, let's begin this session with some of the very important key points which are to be borne in the mind. Whenever we look to the chart and find gaps which has occurred on the price chart, these points are very vital and important, which should be borne in the mind. Up and down gaps can form on daily chart, weekly chart or monthly chart, and are considered very significant when observed with higher than average volume. So volume becomes a very important criteria to analyze the gaps on the price chart. At the same time, please pay attention. I have used the word they appear on daily, weekly and monthly charts. If you find any kind of gap on hourly chart, so be sure whether they are gaps or simply because it's an intraday effect which is visible, to confirm from the daily or weekly or monthly chart whether these are gaps or simply appearing because the market has suddenly opened on the next day and the prior chart of intraday format has not been considered. Because hourly chart, what indicates? It indicates last few minutes of the price action, not the entire hour before close of the market. So this aspect has to be considered. We should not get confused with kind of gaps which we find on 15-minute chart, half an hour chart or hourly chart. Then friends, a price chart with gaps almost every day is a typical for a thinly traded stocks. We call it penny stocks. And such formations of gap on penny stocks or thinly traded stock should be avoided. In fact, I would give an emphasis. We should always invite to look for a penny stocks or a thinly traded stock. The liquidity is the first criteria. If the stock is not liquid and we buy that stock, we may face a problem to sell that stock whenever we want to sell, because they are thinly traded, enough volume is not there. And then friends, prices often gap up or gap down at market open. The moment market open, they gap up, but the gap does not last until the market closes. On the same day, these gaps are filled up. Such temporary intraday gaps should not be given any kind of importance or significance for the purpose of analysis, because these are created because of the normal market volatility. So friends, let's move ahead to understand further. So friends, if you have not yet subscribed the channel, do subscribe. Here is the subscribe button on the channel. Friends, common gaps. There are three important points. In the last part 1 episode, if you have not watched that episode video, it is available in the playlist of 0 to Hero on the channel. So we have already covered the various types of gap and their definitions. However, some of the important points which requires to be borne in the mind before we go to the chart to have a look to the common gaps. So friends, common gaps sometimes also called as trading gaps or area gap, because they create a kind of area. The common gap is usually not associated with a kind of event. It is uneventful creation on the price chart. In fact, they can be caused or created by stock going ex-dividend, when trading volume recede or becomes low after the stock goes ex-dividend. These gaps are common in nature and usually get filled very quickly, rapidly. Getting filled means what? That the price at a later date, maybe after a few days, or if you're looking at a weekly chart, maybe after a few weeks, usually retraces or corrects at least to the last day before the gap was actually created. So the gap or area or a window which was created by these kind of common gaps are filled. So there is no area which can be defined as no trading zone. And friends, these gaps are associated with normally low trading volume. And friends, they will not offer any kind of significant trading opportunities. However, when you are taking a decision to make an entry in the market, such gaps cannot be ignored in order to have a stop loss management, because they are likely to be filled, especially when you are initiating a positional long trade or positional short trade, and you find such kind of common gaps simply cannot be ignored, and a stop loss has to be fixed after having considered such formation on the price chart. So friends, let's have a look to the common gaps on the price chart. This is the price chart, friends. I have encircled the gap formation. You can see here this gap was formed, and then suddenly after few days there was a gap down candle opening filling up this gap, and then entire trading session there was a buying. Similarly, a gap was formed here. You can see this was the gap which was formed, and price retraced and filled up this gap. So for example, if you are intending to take a long position on this, because the retracement halted here on EMA 21, and there was a subsequent formation of a bullish candle, and if I want to initiate a trade after high of this bullish formation of the candle is broken, we cannot simply fix the stop loss just below this previous swing low, because there is an existence of this gap, and hence stop loss is to be fixed with a cushion below this swing low, so that we consider the existence of common gap because they are likely to be filled very soon after a few days, and hence we should make proper consideration in stop loss management so that we can accordingly do the position sizing. For position sizing, risk management, we have a separate tutorial. If you have not watched that video, please do watch, which will create a clarity as to how you can arrive with a quantity of how many shares is to be bought in a trading position based on risk management, so that you manage the risk, because profit in financial market is the byproduct of proper risk management. So friends, let's move ahead to understand further. So friends, now let us talk about the breakaway gaps. Let me tell you, these are very exciting gaps. Why they are exciting gaps? Because they offer you trading opportunity. Common gaps do not offer any kind of trading opportunity, but breakaway gaps do offer trading opportunity. And hence friends, breakaway gaps are exciting ones. These gaps take place when price is breaking out of a trading range, in a range bound market, or a congestion area, a built up or consolidation area, or a key supply or demand zones. So if you are in a markup phase, this gap will be formed, breakout on upside, while if you are in a markdown phase, such gap can appear on downside, giving breakdown of sub-congestion area or trading range or key support area or key demand area, which creates a opportunity to take a long trade or short trade depending upon the phase of the market you are observing the price action. Volume should pick up. Whenever breakaway gaps are formed, volume should pick up significantly, which gives a confirmation that it's a breakaway gap, which gives a confirmation it's a breakout or a breakdown situation. Not only from the it happens. Why it happens? There is an extent of participation exhibited by the volume. There is a surge in the volume. Why? Because of the enhanced enthusiasm among the participants of the market. But because many traders are also holding position on a wrong side of the market at the time of breakout and need to cover their open positions by in open short position. If somebody is sitting in a short position because he has shorted the position at the key supply zone or resistance area and suddenly breakaway gaps form, his stop loss would be triggered. Means he has covered his position by buying or covering his short position. Similar opposite can take place when somebody is sitting in a long position because he has created a long position at the demand zone or a support area, but suddenly there is a formation of the gap down candle, breakaway candle on downside, and hence he has to cover the position. In that case, he was long in the trade, so he will cover the position by selling. So more selling action come in the market. So friends, don't fall into the trap of thinking this type of breakaway gaps, if associated with a good volume, if accompanied with a good volume, will be filled very soon. It might take long time, even years, and sometimes they may not be filled ever. And hence, if you have not correctly identified the breakaway gap, you might miss an opportunity in a hope that this gap would be filled up. So this kind of trap should be avoided. So friends, let's look to the example of breakaway gap on the price chart. This is the price chart of Titan, and we can see the kind of gap formation which has taken place here. I have encircled this area. This was the supply zones. Multiple rejection can be seen here, and finally there was a formation of a gap up candle with a huge gap. You can see a very big gap and great surge in the volume. We can see the surge in the volume with formation of this gap, and this gap created a continuously higher highs and higher lows kind of formation in markup phase of the stock. And this particular gap, you can still visit the price chart of Titan and have a look to this particular gap. This gap was created somewhere in on 6th of November 2017. This is the date which I have marked on the price chart, and this gap was created, and till date this gap has not been filled. So many a times a breakaway gap or runaway gap, if they get formed, they take hell of a time to finally fill, and sometimes they may not even get filled in the market, friends. So be aware of that, otherwise you will miss a very good opportunity in the market if you fail to identify the gap and also the type of gap. So friends, now let us talk about runaway gaps. As the name suggests, it runs away from the previous day's candle in the direction of the prevailing trend. So such gaps are very significant if they get formed, and they are formed in the markup phase or markdown phase of the market. So friends, runaway gaps are best understood or best explained as the gaps created due to enhanced interest in the stock by the market participants. When there is an enhanced interest in a particular stock, maybe due to news or due to anything, you can attribute the reasons, but the main thing is to analyze technically the chart so that informed decision can be taken, which is technically is likely to be correct. So runaway gaps to the upside typically represent the traders who did not get into the initial move, up move or down move, in uptrend market or a downtrend market, to initiate a trading position while they were waiting for retracement in the price. But finally they come to a conclusion that price is not likely to retrace, and hence there is an enhanced interest in this particular stock, and lot many people start buying that stock, thus by creating a runaway gap in the direction of the market or prevailing trend. And friends, these types of gap are also termed as measuring gaps. I have been doing several analysis on the price chart. We have been discussing several stock analysis or commodity analysis or currency pair analysis from time to time on this channel during the live streamings that we regularly come on the channel. You might have seen I have always shown you the various types of gap whenever I have encountered them during the analysis. Friends, the theory behind it to be called as a measuring gap is that measuring gap will occur or take place in the middle of or halfway through the move or a formation of a particular impulsive wave. So if the first runaway gap has formed, you can expect the price to move further. So it's very, very important to understand that the price is at halfway the creation of the impulsive wave which is under formation. So similar move can take place, and hence these gaps are called measuring gaps. So friends, now let us see an example of runaway gaps on the price chart. Here is the price chart of recent time formation of Nifty in Indian market. So friends, what has happened during this bear run? There was a formation of this particular gap. You can see it has been encircled on the price chart. Here is the formation of runaway gap. The downtrend began here, and then there was a formation of runaway gap here, and you can see the price has further fallen to this level, and so you can see that this move is equivalent to this move. So runaway gap is a gap formed in the direction of the prevailing trend, and so called a measuring gap because it is likely that the stock will move in the same direction further. It's very important to see. So friends, now let us talk about the fourth type of gaps, that is exhaustion gap. The name suggests exhaustion. When we run or do jogging, we feel tired, exhausted after some time. The same thing happens in the financial market. When the price is moving in an uptrending move or moving in a downtrending move, the move after a certain period of time will create a kind of gap which shows exhaustion in the market. The exhaustion in terms of momentum in the market in the direction of the prevailing trend. That is very important to observe. And friends, exhaustion gaps are those which will appear only when there is a good uptrending move or a good downtrending move, and hence friends, they are identified by a high volume. Whenever market will exhaust in terms of its momentum in the direction of the prevailing trend, there will be such formation of a gap with a substantial surge in the volume and large price difference with respect to the previous day's close and new opening price. So for example, if the price has closed here, then exhaustion gap will form a quite a large gap on upside and substantial surge in the volume. And if you are in a markdown phase, the downtrending market, what will happen? The price is here, suddenly a market is gap down, surge in the volume, and then many people are trapped because they are failing to identify the type of gap it is, where it is showing the loss in the downside momentum in the market. So there will be substantial gap, there will be substantial rise in the volume. And friends, they are easily mistaken with runaway gaps. If a trader does not notice or observe the price chart properly, with exceptionally high volume and a large gap created post prevailing uptrending and downtrending move, a good creation of an impulse, he may get confused whether it's an exhaustion gap or a runaway gap. So it's very important that we master to understand through keen observation on the price chart regarding the, see, in the last part 1 I have already given an emphasis. Identifying the gap may not be a problem with majority of the people, but to define the gap, which type of gap it is the problem. And unless we define the gap correctly, we cannot make a correct interpretation of these kind of gaps appearing on the price chart. So friends, let us look at exhaustion gap on the price chart. This is the price chart. You can see there was an established downtrending move. The prevailing trend was down, markdown phase, and suddenly the vertical fall, then a little pause correction, and this gap was formed, and a gap down, quite a large gap, substantial surge in the volume, which is much more than the average volume exhibited by this yellow line on the volume window. This is nothing but the past 20-21 days average. I normally use 21 days moving average on the volume window so that I can gauge as to how the volume has surged or not surged substantially. So friends, after this gap formation, it clearly indicated that there is a exhaustion gap, exhaustion in the downside momentum of the market, and the subsequent day there was a formation of the bullish Harami candlestick pattern, further consolidating this viewpoint. Gap has filled up and then its price has started moving upside. So exhaustion gap should not be. Many people who have not understood the price action on the market or the study of the divergence on the momentum indicator in the market might have confused that this is a runaway gap in the direction of the market. So runaway gap is normally not associated with a very big volume that we have already covered in the tutorial. The greater volume would be observed only in the exhaustion gap and breakaway gaps. Yes friends, breakaway gaps. So friends, final conclusion. There is an old saying that the market doesn't like gaps, and hence gaps are likely to be filled after some time. Exceptions might be there, as we have discussed today in the price chart of Titan, that the gap created in the year 2017, even after nearly 3 years, the gap is not filled up. So friends, what are the key takeaways and conclusion of this particular session? While this may be true that the gaps would be filled up subsequently, has some merit because the common gaps are filled and many other gaps are also filled. Exhaustion gaps are filled. Waiting for a breakaway or a runaway gaps, mark my word, waiting for breakaway or runaway gaps to be filled up can be devastating to your portfolio management or trading decisions. Because waiting to enter on ongoing or prevailing trend simply because you are thinking that the price will fill the gap can cause you to miss a very big upcoming opportunity. And hence, analysis of gap is very important. Not only to identify the gap, but to understand which type of gap it is. And friends, nevertheless, gaps are significant technical event or development in the price action and chart analysis, which simply cannot be ignored. Has to have an in-depth analysis of these kind of gaps and its pattern with respect to other studies and other technical aspects. And therefore, I strongly say and emphasize that watch each and every tutorial under Zero to Hero to have a holistic understanding of technical analysis and various elements, so that you develop that skill to combine various elements of technical analysis for a better accuracy in the outcome of the technical analysis. So friends, if you have liked this particular presentation on a very important topic as to how we can play with the gaps, please give a lot of thumbs up to this video. When you like the video, it motivates me and gives me energy to make new videos for this channel, friends. Do share this video among your social base so that other people also get benefit out of these regular tutorials which come on this channel. Friends, I would be looking for your comments in the comment section of this video. Subscribe the channel, enable the notification bell so that you remain updated all the time for upcoming uploads. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to meet you soon.